Hi! Welcome to my documentary, kind of a documentary, but not really a documentary on South Korea. Viewer discretion is advised. South Korea, also known as the Republic of Korea, is a country in East Asia. It occupies the southern portion of the Korean peninsula. It's bordered by North Korea, also known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. South Korea has a population of over 51 million. Seoul is the capital of South Korea. The official language of South Korea is Korean. North and South Korea is divided along the 38th parallel. South Korea and North Korea is divided by the Korean Demilitarized Zone, also known as the DMZ. It's the buffer zone that divides the Korean peninsula into North and South Korea. It was established during the armistice of the Korean War back in 1953. Within the DMZ is a meeting point between the two nations called the JSA, also known as the Joint Security Area. Seoul used to be known as Hanyang. The Seoul City Wall, also known as Hanyang-dosong, is a series of walls surrounding Seoul to protect the city against invaders. The Seoul City Wall was first built in 1396. It surrounds four major mountains: Bukaksan Mountain, Naksan Mountain, Namsan Mountain, and Inwangsan Mountain. The Naksan Mountain Trail took me about an hour to complete. It's a peaceful walk along Seoul. The Naksan Park offers a great view of Namsan Tower. The Naksan Mountain Trail is also home to the Iwa Mero Village. It's a little district that's full of murals along the walls, and there are cute little cafes. It's also a popular photo attraction for tourists and locals alike. It's filled with nature and beautiful scenery. The Namsan Mountain Trail takes you to Namsan Tower, which is one of the popular attractions in Seoul. It offers a great view of the city's landscape. The Inwangsan Mountain Trail is a more difficult hike. It is uphill and there are a lot of stairs, but it offers a great view of the city from a high viewpoint. It's also a great place to see the sunset. Just make sure to go down before it gets too dark. The Bukaksan Mountain Trail is one where you need to have a passport because you'll be passing a military base. It also has a great view of Seoul. My name is Mary and I am a Gilman Scholar. Thanks to the Gilman Scholarship, I was able to go to South Korea for the academic year of 2017 to 2018 as an exchange student at Hanyang University. Hanyang University is located in Seoul, South Korea. I got to meet a bunch of people from all over the world: China, the Netherlands, Europe, Spain, Thailand, the Philippines, within the US, like Texas, Chicago, New York, California, Florida. It was really interesting seeing all these cultures come together in one place, learning about the same culture. And what a better way than to immerse yourself into the culture and live where the locals live. I love learning about different cultures, and so for my last year I wanted to study abroad one last time. I was able to study abroad previously during my sophomore year because of a non-profit organization called Carpe Mundi. Carpe Mundi is a sister program to Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem, it's like also a study abroad program, but they emphasize community and experiential education as opposed to the traditional like university setting. With Carpe Diem and Carpe Mundi, you stay with host families and volunteer within the local community. So yeah, definitely check it out. But the Gilman Scholarship definitely helped me a lot on my study abroad trip. My exchange abroad wouldn't be possible without the Gilman Scholarship, so I'm really thankful. And I definitely recommend everyone to look into it, try your best, and apply. As a follow-on service project for the Gilman Scholarship, I decided to make a documentary on my experience abroad in South Korea and my experience as an exchange student in South Korea. It was a long journey physically from Portland to Seoul. There was an option to have pickup service, but I was like, I think I can do it. The person sitting next to me, who's also flying to South Korea, he helped me get a T-Money card, which is like a transportation card in Seoul for public transit everywhere. You just kind of scan it, and that's how you pay your transportation fee. It's pretty cool. I got a really cute one. Ta-da! This is my T-Money card. It has cute little they're cacao characters. South Korea has this popular messaging app. China has WeChat, and I guess the US has iMessage, or I don't know. I don't use iPhone. I have a Samsung, so these are cacao characters or line characters. I'm not really sure, but they're wearing traditional Korean attires. This is what male Koreans wear. This is what female would wear. And then it says T-Money right here. And then you can recharge it and reuse it. So you pretty much just tap it at those card reader machines they have when you go through the subway or get on the bus. So it's pretty convenient and super cute. So yeah, this is awesome. This is my souvenir from South Korea. I came to Korea to improve on my Korean language skills, and I definitely would say I improved a lot, and I do not regret coming here at all. I got to explore a lot of places while I was in South Korea. I went to a lot of museums, art museums, galleries, and I got to see a lot of Korea's culture. I also got to visit the Seoul National Museum. We went to the Cheonggyecheon stream, which is a man-made stream. It's a popular place for couples, families, and friends to just walk along. The city hosts a lot of national events there as well. I also went to a lot of festivals around the city, such as the Seoul Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival is held every year, where they display beautiful lantern artwork, and there's fun activities to do for friends, family, couples. I also went to the Itaewon Global Festival. Itaewon is an international district in Seoul, and so it makes sense for them to have a global festival there. Basically, various vendors from around the world showcase their handicrafts, food, and just spread culture. And it was a lot of fun. I got to see and try a lot of different food. I also had the chance to go to Insadong and try out a bunch of cute cafes and traditional tea houses. I tried dry persimmons for the first time, and it is delicious. I love the interior and exterior design of the tea houses. It's very tranquil and relaxing. Chuseok is Korea's version of Thanksgiving. During Chuseok, they would have events and festivals where they'll showcase Korean culture. It's also the most traveled time. Most places close during Chuseok. Chuseok offers a 3-day weekend for friends, families to come together and have a feast. They also pray to their ancestors around this holiday. I went to a Korean bathhouse for the first time. I tried the oven-baked eggs and shike, which is a sweet rice drink. I put on the Korean-style hand towels where you put on your head. I tried a lot of sauna rooms, such as the ice room, the charcoal room. There's like a salt room. It's a nice and relaxing place to go and just relax, spend time with friends, and maybe even sleep. I learned how to make kimchi as well, which is a fermented cabbage, and it's really delicious. Went to the kimchi festival. We also went to the Trick-Eye Museum, and inside it had like an ice museum where everything is made of ice. I got to go on an ice slide. There was an ice toilet with a piece of poop inside. I wasn't sure if it's real. The Trick-Eye Museum was really fun. There was a lot of interactive things to do. We took a lot of pictures, messed around. It was a lot of fun. I also got to go to a lot of amusement parks such as Everland. Got to see pandas and the red panda. Got on a lot of rides, swings. We went on the T-Express, which is one of the world's steepest wooden roller coasters, and it's located in Everland in Seoul. I also got to go to Lotte World, which offers outdoor and indoor attractions. I got to go to the Garden of Morning Calm, which is a little bit away from where we stayed. It's a beautiful garden with a lot of beautiful flowers. We also got to go to Nami Island, which is like a moon-shaped island, a little bit from Seoul. We had to take a ferry there, but it's a really beautiful place. It's also the place where they film Winter Sonata, which is a popular Korean drama. We saw ostriches. I think their mascot is like a little snowman. But it's okay. Your love. My favorite thing about Korea is the convenience stores. It's so much fun and there's so much food. You can just enjoy there. There's a microwave. There's a dining area. It's like a go-to place for like college students because it's cheap, easy, and fast. But it's also really good. I ate a lot of food, ranging from Korean dumplings. There's also Chinese style food. We had porridge, Korean style congee. We had a lot of Korean barbecue, jimdak, bunch of things. Chicken, and we added cheese, so there's like a pie of cheese. Onions, there is carrots, there is tteokbokki. So there's noodles inside, which is the glass noodles, and there's also potatoes. Hajang. Traditional Korean food. There's a salad. You want to get in line? We tried spicy rice cakes, Korean street food. We went to traditional Korean markets and explored a bunch of different foods. We tried the fire noodles that are really popular, which is like a spicy noodle. It's really good. Cakes, desserts. Overall, I had a great time in South Korea, and I would definitely go back. I made a lot of memories, met a lot of great people, and it's definitely a place I would like to go back to one day. Alright, make a wish. So while I was in Korea, I was able to interview some students about their experience as a foreigner / exchange student in South Korea. It was pretty interesting.
Hey, I'm Maribel Juarez from California. I'm here because I thought it would be cool to come and experience school somewhere else, and I mean, so far it's been alright. The subjects are cool.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Imani Johnson.
Where are you from?
Vancouver, BC.
Why did you decide to come to South Korea?
During high school and a little bit after, me and my friends would take Korean lessons together. We all went off to college like officially and like scattered. We kind of stopped that, so I wanted to get back into that. Also, I'm really into K-pop, and I was really hoping to see Mamamoo.
Oh, cool.
I've always been interested in Korea.
And I thought it'd be nice to get some inspiration from South Korea. That and the food.
Oh, nice.
It's a little
We can
more
talk about that.
uniform in Korea than it is in Vancouver. There's a lot more diversity where I'm from, so I was kind of nervous when I decided to come here.
So how do you like your experience so far?
It's been great. The weather here is cold, so I don't go out much, but
You know, honestly, I was expecting it to be like humid, but then I was really shocked in the later months when it became really bone-chilling cold. And I wasn't really prepared for that, you know, being like a Texas girl. I was like, oh, humid weather? That means the winter's not going to be as harsh. But, you know, I was proven wrong.
I like everything. I like the environment. The people are friendly. Food. People are alright.
Do you have a favorite food, Korean food?
little triangle things that you can find at every 7-Eleven.
Oh, the kimbap?
Yeah. A lot of foods I like. I like Korean barbecue a lot.
Oh.
I've been taking advantage of the food here.
$10 unlimited barbecue?
Yeah. Karaoke whenever I can, you know, keep the warmth going in this cold, lonely winters.
You know, what I really was interested in was those triangle kimbaps, and I found out that they were at every single convenience store. Kind of want to find them at home if I can.
Which one was your favorite?
You know, I really like the tuna-filled ones.
Yeah, kimbap, and then when you go eat Korean barbecue, they give you those sweet potato sides. And
Oh, the banchans?
Mm-hmm.
The side dishes? Yeah. Me too.
They're like the best.
Jjajangmyeon.
My favorite food, I would say it's tteokbokki, which is the spicy rice cakes, and jjimtak. And then kimchi jjigae, which is like kimchi soup, is also really good. I like a lot of food. But definitely Korean barbecue, you can't pass that up. $10 all you can eat. Yup. So did you pick up any Korean while you're here?
Yeah. I picked up a little bit.
Oh, like what?
My numbers, you know.
Oh,
Korean
okay.
numbers. Like,
what is that?
I, Sam, Sa, O,
Oh, snap!
Chill.
Crazy.
Pal.
Keep going.
I forgot.
It's okay.
Wait,
It's okay.
what does it go up to 9? 9 always threw me off. It was
Goo.
like goo and then chi, right?
Ship.
Shit.
Whenever I order at restaurants, jjajangmyeon juseyo is my favorite.
Oppa sadan heo.
Not as much as I thought I would.
What are some that you know?
I know how to say no. Annyeong.
That's important.
Yes. Annyeonghaseyo.
I didn't pick up any, but I think my charades got a lot better. My Korean is like non-existent, so
I learned how to greet people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you show us?
안녕하세요.
Oh! You don't stutter anymore. What's your favorite place in Seoul?
It would have to be the parks. I like how they have exercising equipment, so it's always
That's true.
interesting to watch people. Just, yeah.
It's just interesting to watch.
Yeah. Actually, edit that out.
No, I'm not.
Myeongdong. And, you know, I just kind of browsed and discovered what the Korean fashion is like and, you know, figured out all the latest trends.
Also the dog cafe, which I really appreciated.
Oh, you like dogs?
Yes. Like 4 at home, so mended my homesickness.
a cat cafe. Stayed there for as long as I possibly could until the person kicked me out. The food.
What's your favorite food?
Food is a bomb. Like those potatoes. I don't know what they're called, but the potatoes that come twirled on that stick.
Ah.
That's pretty good. But what I really liked is the library. The library that's there.
In Coex Mall?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really nice.
You know, all my favorite experiences were the concerts that I got to go to and, you know, being able to meet some of my favorite K-pop stars.
My favorite thing in Seoul would have to be the trains. We like the trains.
It's definitely the food. Aside from that, I also really like the parks, the way that they have like exercise equipment, so like it's kind of promoting a healthier lifestyle. The Korean beauty standard is pretty high. People wear a lot of like clothes even during the summer because they don't want to get tan or like get sun damage. So like sunscreen is like a big thing, but also coverage. Like when I went hiking, there was literally someone who like had a hat, a mask, sunglasses, and gloves on. Like she was fully covered, and it was like summertime where it's humid, and I was in shorts and a t-shirt and just sunglasses. Just looking at her was like, oh my god. I felt the humidity. I would say that's one thing I don't like too, the beauty standard. I feel like in a way it like encourages people or pressures people to do plastic surgery, which is why it's so common in South Korea. But I mean, it's their life. But it's become so common that like people just go around walking around in like surgical masks. Like after like surgery, their face would be bandaged up or like covered in some way, but they just go out in public like, you know, like whatever. That's cool. At first I was concerned because oh my god, is she okay? Then my friend told me like, oh, it's just plastic surgery, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I really like the transportation system in South Korea, especially the subways. The buses, I'm not sure I understand how that works. I only like rode on it like maybe once or twice, but that was only because my friends knew how to get on or know where to go. I don't really know how to navigate that on my own. So yeah, but subways, I got it down. I also love the concept of like the side dishes, banchans in South Korea, because they're just like little things you can snack on, and there's such a great variety that you can just like try different things. It's pretty common throughout Seoul, but some places have different kind of like side dishes, which is pretty cool. How was your experience as a foreigner in Korea? Do you face any like discrimination at all?
No, or not that I really noticed. I stood out a bit more than I did at home, but it was fine.
Did
Also
people
very
want
tall.
to like? Did people want to touch your hair?
Yes,
Oh.
but that's the same thing where I'm from too.
You know,
Being
there's
non-Asian.
a lot of other foreigners. So I felt like it was okay to be there. No, I mean, the people in general are they're pretty mellow, pretty nice. Transportation kind of sucks, but other than that, I mean, I don't think I first-handedly have experienced any sort of discrimination.
Not really. I mean, people are like curious about you because you're like different, but otherwise, most people are very friendly.
I didn't really face any like discrimination as a foreigner because I look Asian, so a lot of people actually just assume I'm Korean until they realize I'm not. They'll be speaking Korean to me. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really know what you're saying, and they'll just apologize, and I'll be like, oh, it's okay. That's my life in Korea as a foreigner. And then there are those people who doesn't want to deal with you because you're a foreigner. They don't like want to speak English. They just kind of ignore you, which is like, I mean, I get it. You don't speak English. Why bother? Is there anything else you like to say about Seoul
I'm gonna miss it.
when you go back?
Yeah, I love the sightseeing.
What are you gonna miss the most?
The food. Definitely the food.
Same.
The shopping districts,
What did you buy?
a lot of stuff, a lot of backpacks.
Bring the right outfits.
Everyone should come. It's amazing. You gotta do it at least one time in your life. I mean, what have you got to lose?
Do it.
No, not really.
Korea's awesome. I would recommend more people study abroad.
Right. Yay! My study abroad experience at Hanyang University was amazing. I made a lot of great friends. I still keep in touch with them today. I learned a lot of new things. Ate a lot of food, like a lot of food, because they're so much cheaper compared to the U.S. So, and then you can't resist the $10 all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. I just couldn't do it. I'm so grateful for the Gilman Scholarship, for Portland State, the study abroad advisors for helping me. I think studying abroad, it's a great experience for you to learn about a different culture, make new friends from different cultures, different backgrounds, be more open-minded and conscious of yourself as a foreigner while you're there. If there's any advice I would give you, just appreciate your surroundings and what you have rather than thinking about what you can have or want to have. Let go of what you can't control. It'll be easier for you, I promise. Yeah. Before going to South Korea, just pack super light because they have everything there, honestly. If there's anything you can't live without, I guess bring it. I bought a lot of stuff, so honestly, I couldn't fit it all back. I had to get rid of some stuff. So if there's anything I would change, I would just pack really light and then buy a lot of stuff there in South Korea. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this documentary, kind of a documentary, but not really a documentary on South Korea. I hope it's good enough to be a documentary. I hope you're able to learn a little more about South Korea and my experience. If you have any questions, let me know. But definitely check out the Gilman Scholarship. That's all. Thank you. Bye.